Hello guys and welcome back to the Sweatbox. My name is Rabbidluigi. I am playing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, as you can clearly see. In the last episode, we did some exploring around Hyrule, as we have been doing an awful lot in this episode, or really in this whole last couple of episodes, really. We went to Kakariko Village, talked to some guy who was selling monster bits and pieces. He has his own currency. You know how annoying that is? I don't like it. We also went through here, which was a very dark kind of maze thing where we had to carry a torch through, and there were terrifying creatures just around every corner. It was terrifying. I don't know how we went through, but today, having done all of that, and it wasn't that much, but even so, having done all of that, we're gonna go over here to that almost looked like Toronto Beach. I don't think that really works, but to Koholit Rock or whatever this place is, it's an island out in the middle of nowhere. There are not many islands in this game just out in the middle of nowhere. We have these up here, which I would like to do at some point because they are named kind of sort of after the Tingle Brothers from Wind Waker, which is lovely. But in the meantime, we're going to do this, which I've heard a lot of things about. There's an island there as well. Wintra Island. We'll go to that as well at some point, but for now, we're going to go over here because I've heard many things, and I have a brief bit of not first-hand experience, more like second-hand experience of what this challenge is, and it's kind of like a more Ow, I head-butted my microphone. More of a survival take on this game's mechanics, I think. I'm not entirely sure on that. I know you fight a Hinox on here at some point. Don't know the context, don't know what makes it more challenging than others. I don't know what makes it significant enough for people to mention it in the same breath as this challenge, but we're going to work this out in some kind of... We're going to work it out, I think. If we just fly there, do we not have to go along with this island's gimmick? I know the gimmick. I just want to see if it does it. Because if it doesn't do it, then I wonder how it does it. Okay? Don't keep me in suspense, game. It's taken a very long time to get there. Are we not supposed to glide there? Because it seems like a very long place we've come from. Maybe other people wouldn't have this kind of stamina. But I see a place. Eventide or Eventide? Eventide? I don't pretend to know, okay? Anyway, welcome to Eventide Island. It's very strange.
To you who has travelled to this island,
Gonna keep me in suspense. Most of them get it done in one go, you know?
I present you with a challenge. In your travels, you relied on the equipment you found along the way.
Subsistence is the name.
Here, you must cast this equipment aside and face this trial with only your wits and whatever you can scavenge.
I think that's what that said. So, we're now very naked again.
Offer up the orbs to the 3 altars on this island. Only then will I acknowledge your skill and return your items.
So we're now kind of in a bit of a shitty situation. I have nothing. I have absolutely nothing, except for... Well, we don't even have a weapon, which is a bit awkward. But we have our powers. That's about it, okay? So what we need first is a weapon. What we've done is we've reset our progress in this game. We need some kind of weapon. Anybody see a weapon? The Hinox is over there. See it. I don't like it. We got to kill 3 of them for 3 different orbs. Oh god! Suddenly everything's a challenge. There's a water buffalo and everything. Or is that water buffalo? Yeah. We haven't got it in the compendium. I refuse, video game. I refuse. How have we not got it in the compendium? I swear we do. This is just goop. We can use cryonics, can't we? Yes, we can. I know this. I know this now. What's in the center? It's an axe. Oh god. It's an axe in a sinkhole. Get out of the sinkhole. Get out of the snow. You went the wrong way over the sinkhole. Health is important. Health is very valuable. As is not dying to Octoroks who are trying to be as... we do have the sailcloth. I was thinking that maybe we lost it for some reason because he took everything away. Could you maybe not for half a second while I just try and get my bearings? You goddamn son of a bitch. Why did he let me... The spirit, the whatever which is around here, why did he let me keep my sailcloth? My paraglider, whatever it's called. I don't know. That seems a little bit strange. When you're removing all of the equipment from my inventory, I don't know. It seems strange that you would leave some of it still here. Is there maybe a cooking spit I can cook some of these awesome things on? A Hearty Radish is gonna be really good as long as we find some place we can cook it. We have another weapon. This is good progress. I saw the enemy encampment. We can try and stealth kill them. It seems ambitious. Or I've had a better idea. I don't know what the range will be like, but I would like to figure it out in my own time. I have tried to regulate some of the heat in this office, and I'm a little cooler. I'm wearing shades now. That's not what I meant, but I'm feeling a little bit better about the temperature in here. It seems a little bit more manageable. I'll just push you into the fire. I'll just whack you. Yeah, fuck you. It has melons in it. He just threw a barrel at your friend. That seems unnecessary. Baked palm fruit. Everything's on fire. I don't really know. The chest's going out to sea. What is this madness? I'd like this, please. What's in it? Kick it open. Oh god, you haven't got any shoes. Traveler's sword. We need this for a quest. I don't want to use it now, but this is a rusty shield. Okay, things are improving slowly. Boko spear, and probably another Boko spear. Can we cook on this? I'd like to cook on this, but maybe we need to kill some son of a bitches first. Let's use a Boko spear. The spears are valuable, as we found out by now. You don't really know where I am, do you? These powers I have might be really, really useful. I don't know about that, but it seems like the only real thing you can change from one playthrough to the next of this game and approaching it from various angles, because we have Urbosa's Fury. Not everyone who comes here will necessarily have Urbosa's Fury, so that's like the one variable, I guess. Give me the fish! Give me the fish! I want the fish. Okay. Something else is out to sea. Luckily, we have all the stamina in the world, so we can afford to do this. Maybe we'll find the monster shop guy around here, and we can give him them Bokoblin pods, and they can maybe help me in some kind of dumb way. Is this in a compendium? It's baked, so that'll be a no. But at least it's a health item of some sort. Might be useful. So we have to start somewhere. This may well end up taking me the whole episode, just because I kind of want to show this in real time, rather than me skipping ahead saying, I've done everything, aren't I amazing? Worship at my feet, mortals, you goddamn useless mortals. Crabs. Yeah, iron shell crab. You're a little bit different. I want you in the compendium. I want you to serve me in my army of compendium entries. Yeah, we'll put them on the barbecue later. Oh god, we have got a shield. That's good. You do that again. You do that again. Now I can target you. We also have bombs. That worked. Kind of. That seemed reasonable. I don't know. I don't know. Don't pretend to know. So this is where the boulders go. The offerings, whatever he called them. This is where that goes. I like that, but I see a problem. There's the thing underwater which you can't do anything about because it's underwater. My one complaint is that this game doesn't really use underwater stuff too much, and I guess there's a lot to take in. There's a lot of water in this game, but it's a bright-eyed crab, apparently. That's what I meant to do. That's clearly what I meant to do. Got a high-tailed lizard by just spamming the A button as he was lifting a rock. Well, there's a few complaints with this game, but I would have liked in the perfect Zelda game which exists in our minds and in the future at some point, do something with the underwater mechanics, because there are none effectively in this game, which is a little bit of a. I know it will be a lot to do, a lot to really engineer into a game, but even so, push it over. We have Cryonis. We have a Cryonis rune. That is it's only our real home comfort here is the runes and our powers, effectively. What's in this chest? Arrows? I need a bow, silly. Where am I going to get a bow? Do you think the Octoroks have a bow? Are you kidding me? Okay. So at some point we've got to fight a Hinox. I don't know where that's going to go. Maybe use the Traveler's Sword or something. Mighty Bananas could also be very helpful, because we can cook them if we find a way of cooking them. Do we need a pot lid? I forget how we do that. That's fine. Kind of going around in circles. How big is this island? Interesting question. Oh god! Everything's on fire again. Why? Didn't mean to. Kind of fighting them wasn't very, wasn't useful, really. Hearty lizards. Oh yeah. Do we have to keep these? Because I think, at least for Traveler's Sword, I definitely want, because I feel like we haven't seen too many of those. There's an encampment. Do you have an important thing? I've only seen one orb, and it's wrapped around a Hinox. Could be up higher, I imagine so. Want an arrow. I want not an arrow. I want a bow. Maybe the bow's up there. Maybe we just have to barrel our way up there before they throw barrels down at me. I don't want that. Can't really sneak my way up either. You have a bow? I'm interested in you. Boko Spear's going down. Doesn't matter. Does more damage on the final hit. I think I forget the basic mechanics of this game. Poor me. I'm greatly unintelligent. Tree branch has no durability whatsoever. This is I guess a culture shock of epic proportions. I see a fire, which we can use to wait out time, but I don't think necessarily there's another orb up there. Yeah, I want the orb. I want the orb. Orbs might trip off this crazy island. If only Lost was that simple. You have to... I never saw Lost. I can't even say that as some kind of reference. But all I know is that it was a complicated series and that the ending was kind of terrible. Although at the time I had friends who watched the ending and they were like, "Oh my god, you'll never believe how it ends." And I don't care. I don't care. I gotta be there from the start, otherwise I just don't care. Look at all these weapons. These weapons are a little bit weak. When it becomes nighttime, is that gonna be a problem? Are they gonna be like... I guess we have more weapons in a way, because we can just use arms of various things. Taking a lot of time to kill this man. What happened to his bow? Because I feel like that might be the smart way forward. Because we can kill things in like one shot or something. All the arrows. Yeah, okay. Here we go. This definitely takes me back. Takes me back to a bygone era where getting a soldier's bow with 14 attack rating, I guess, was amazing. And absolutely the best thing in the entire world. So we'll kill you with a clean shot to the head, he says. Clean shot. That was... It wasn't really the head, but I don't think it mattered that much. Want the things. There's an orb. Open this up. Sorry, Link. We need some armor for you. I know that now. We'll get this. More arrows and bokoblin horns. And where did he drop his bow? I'm throwing in my teeth. I don't even know what that is. That's kind of tasty though. I don't know. I've had food recently. It's fine. Where would you like me to put this orb? I know. No. Yeah, there you go. I know one location. It seems a little bit annoying to get to, and these look like stasis orbs and not magnetic orbs. Are they magnetic? Would be nice. They are not magnetic. Okay. So getting it into an isolated island, if you can get up the... Was there a... There's stairs. Okay. Everything's fine. There was something here. There's another arrow. Okay. That's fine. I hear enemy noises. What's that from? Is that... What even... Oh, this thing's on fire! What are you doing? Why have you done this? Look what you've done. Why would you do this? Don't burn down the only island I can call home at this stage. It's not very helpful. So, we'll get to that maybe last, based on the incredible equipment we find on this island, this very remote island. I do appreciate any time where... Not any time, but most of the time when a game takes you out of your comfort zone and says, okay, you feel comfortable, how about we not reset your progress, but get you back in touch with the roots of your progress in this game or whatever. And because the argument with that is the way of doing that is a stealth section. We take away all of your equipment and you must make do with sneaky stealth mechanics and not being able to kill anyone. And I don't like that. I also don't like random wildlife noises, I guess. It didn't sound like anything Zelda-y, so that's a little confusing. So, I don't like this, I'll be honest. Maybe the Coronis rune is easy, but I imagine, you know, it's going to be a problem elsewhere. Let's not do it like that. Might be an actual idiot. That's fine. I can be the the most idiot. The most idiot. It's fine. Someone's going to do it. It might as well be me. Speaking of, might as well be an idiot. Haha. Also, it's nearly dark, so we're gonna hunker down for the night. It's an idea. Is this island secretly Minecraft? Are the two interlinked? Game theory, get on it. You haven't had anything to do recently. Get on it. Push it over there. That's what I'm doing. Oh, it's now raining. Oh god, this is inconvenient. That's fine. It's now a survival game. I enjoy survival games. When they were novel, it went off. It went off. That's annoying. That's annoying. Oh, and there's now electricity in the sky. Why is electricity in the sky, game? That seems a little bit excessive. Remove. It's fine. You know, I've got enough to worry about video games. So let's just do one of these. Hi, and then just come over here. Come this way. Please, like, get up here. get up here. Push it this way. Why is the momentum doing so much? Why can't it just stay in a place? This is not dignified anymore. Oh, nope, nope. Okay, this works. Now what? Drop it. Drop it on the floor. Then we make another one, maybe, and we throw it to this, or we just make one we can walk to. That'll be the smart idea. Let's do, because if we put it underneath us or try and throw it to one, the momentum will just screw it up completely. Go. Okay, this is fine. This is working. This is maybe not the optimum way of doing it, but everything else I've tried thus far doesn't really like me. That's a little bit far. We can't walk that. I'm not, you know, I don't possess those capabilities of bridging gaps like that. Maybe like this. This is working, and then we just throw. And everything works out in the end. Oh, please stay on the island. Wonderful. Okay. Here's orb number 1. How long has it taken us? Quite long. What does this do? Does it just say, nice job? Okay, we've done 1. We're going to get 1 shrine for this at the end, aren't we? And it's going to contain something a little bit disappointing. But I guess in the end, what this amounts to is the journey rather than the end goal. Maybe I should wait it out under some cover like this. Is this a fire or is it just a fire? It's a fire as opposed to a fire. That doesn't. Okay, that's fine. Mighty bananas, absolutely everywhere because this is a. Oh God! Why would you, I didn't even know there's a chest there. That seems really upsetting to everybody involved. Okay, that's the thing. I thought it was a squid. My God, I didn't think it was a lizard. What does a lizard do? Speed boosting elixir. If I ever want to turn into elixir, I'll let you know, video game. In the meantime, could you maybe not put lightning strikes right in front of my path as I try and get to a place where you're not trying to cause me problems, like the campfire. Don't you put out the campfire, okay? Because it's all I have till morning. Hopefully it's nicer and less crazy. I don't think that's too much to ask. Oh God, that's kind of helpful in a way. No, it's not actually. It's okay. It's not that bad. It is curious though that skipping ahead skipped through the blood moon, or kind of. Oh, excuse me. It kind of absorbed the blood moon into the transition or something. I don't really know what happened there, but we have now experienced a blood moon, so even more of an incentive to make it off this crazy island because we can go fight lots of Lionels and get all sorts of Lionel goodies and even more ridiculously powerful weapons that I don't feel like I'm wasting at any point, but I also feel like, oh God, I also feel like they are highly valuable. Okay, you have a sword. That's kind of unfair. I don't have a sword. I have a stick! I have a fucking stick. Okay. Let's do something a little bit tactical. God forbid I use some tactics in this. Some tic-tacs, the power of tic-tacs. You try and shoot me out of the sky. I will use my sniper's nest. Oh God, you're throwing rocks at me. Oh God, you're throwing arrows at me. Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't like it. Shoot all the snipers down. My sniper's nest shall not be disturbed unless by other snipers, which would be awkward. This bow is actually terrible. Why are we using it? Because we're idiots, that's why. Yeah, take him down. Okay, so we now have no resistance is my point. Other than people occasionally throwing rocks at me, which is, I guess, a problem, but not that much of a problem, because they got terrible throwing arms. Now we can throw bombs at them. Throw a bomb at them. That was not a round bomb. What is this man doing? He doesn't know what he's doing. Don't you kick the bomb out the way. That's awesome, but don't do it, because I need you to just take the bomb. Take the bomb and go. Don't, oh, gotta cop one of these. I know how to throw spears. I always know how to throw spears. It's by the by. Should I just go down and fight you? But you'll do so much damage to me. I don't appreciate that. Also, I realize this now, but another benefit of being here at certain points and in terms of variable challenge based on your progress in the game at the point you come here, I have lots of hearts as well. So I guess you can also eat hearty food before you get here and get loads of yellow hearts in advance. I didn't really think about that, but that would seem to be the smart idea. We'll kill this guy and get his weapon and maybe his shield, and then we'll just wreck house. Completely. All of it will be mine. Give me that as well. Okay, let's roll. I want this. I want this. We'll use this. No, we'll use this. This works. No, we'll use this because there's so many of them. Soldier's broadsword. I have no armor. Let's go. Let's go, boys. I've got to do a lot of damage. That's fine. That's fine. We have ways of dealing with that. Like all of this shit, okay? Mighty bananas. Yeah. Maybe we could eat something a bit more helpful. Hearty Radish. I don't think we can cook anything on here, so we'll just eat food raw because we're a crazy man. You fight me. You don't go off the edge. I need all of your shit, okay? All of it will be mine. I have space for all of it. And all of it will be useful. Wonderful. What was that? That's just a explosive barrel. We'll leave it there. Otherwise, temptation will override it and make me think, yes, I must do dumb thing with it. So here's a cooking pot. Have we got fire? How can we do fire? There's a Boko shield. Looking for fire. Wasn't it just like lightning, like stormy and horrible, where lightning was striking every surface known to man? It's not doing that anymore, is it? What's this? Can we move this with something? Okay. Stasis? Maybe? Okay. It needs to go. We'll do this. Because it might work. We haven't got any bombs. Because it hadn't blown up yet. You go over there. Did that work? I don't know. Didn't work. Okay. Gonna work this out. Now my bombs reset, I can do this eventually when my stasis resets. Reset the bomb, or reset the stasis. Do not that. Don't do that. I've blown it into the floor. Does that do anything? It moves it a tiny bit. I'm a little disappointed. We'll do the stasis and then blow it up from a distance. Like, blow it up from the bottom side. I'm trying to move it that way without using any durability. So we use the bomb. We drop the bomb. We sort of kick it underneath. And then we explode it off. Get over there. Get out of here. I'm not interested in what's this doing here. It doesn't work like that. Plan B. Can we lift this up in any way? Can we lift this up in any way? Yes, we can. Okay. With or without the stasis room, what do you think? I would say, I don't know. I don't know. We'll do this, okay? In my mind, this might work. If anything, we'll just delay it, which isn't that helpful. Have we got anything which we can use as fire, or any way of blowing this up? We haven't got any other arrow types. So just boom, boom again, boom, boom, boom again. Don't care if I waste my arrows. Boom again. It's just they're all stuck in here. Not helpful. Okay. I need some fire. Can I transfer some fire? Where else was there fire? I don't know. This is a sneaky barrel. That's again, well, a sneaky barrel has been offered up to us as something we can use as like a way of getting through. How the hell are we going to get to that one? But a way of getting through a stealth section. And we didn't take it up on its, didn't do it. Can this have fire arrows in it? Because I very much like fire arrows. Really good opportunity for... It's not what I want. Unless, of course, there is a source of fire. I don't know what it would be, but there's something to this. This is technically Koholint rock, or all of this is Koholint rock. I'm not sure. What's also this? I haven't really figured out a use for that yet. Where even is that? I don't know. I want to go over there at some point, but maybe there's a use for this. Maybe there's a whale up here. Is it Koholint or Koholit? I don't know. I forget. What was it in Link's Awakening? Some kind of windfish, which is less a fish and more of a whale. Maybe they have some weird-looking fish in Japan. I don't know. Anything up here of any value? Or is it just like more weird orientations of trees? I don't like it. What is this area? I don't know. It's all in the dark. It's all cryptic enough that the solution isn't obvious. Do you have any fire up here? Can I chop this down of a tree branch? Of course I can't. It's hitting trees with trees. That doesn't work. How do we get this slab off? I'm gonna do the really slow method, which kind of half worked once. Oh, that's actually kind of, I can almost guarantee, the wrong thing to be doing, but it does work. You can see where we need to put it, so don't tell me that this is the wrong thing to do. It's not potentially the right thing to do, but I would take anything which is even vaguely close to the solution at this stage. Like, yeah, gradually moving this slab off, kind of, not really. Go that way. Go away. It didn't do anything. It made noise. It had an arrow. It didn't like it. Also, I've just realized a way of how we can blow up the explosive barrel. Everyone's thinking, isn't Rabbidluigi a stupid man? And I resent that, but I also agree. Very much so, as I spent like the last 5 minutes playing with bombs. Let's do it without for now. We've got another one, so we could always try that. But let's just do a bit of this. It didn't do anything. except give me an updraft and give me fire. I've realized, and I get it. We now have the magic of fire. Now, what else do we need fire for? I'm gonna cook some things. The power of 1 hearty truffle. We have 4 recovery and 2 yellow hearts. I also got, where are we looking? Mighty Simmered Fruit and Mighty Simmered Fruit, because of the bananas, basically. So, we have a better chance of defeating the Hinox now, because we have a way of making our strength really good and wonderful, and we have our Urbosa's Fury. We might end up using it with a terrible weapon, but even so, doing what we can. Let's get the other one over here, the other explosive barrel, but this time stasis it, potentially. It might work. This is starting to feel more and more like a science experiment, but we do this, then we do, I guess we do this. It's not close enough, hang on. Then we do this, and then we do this, and maybe it moves in a way which helps me. Just go over there. It doesn't do anything, it won't move at all. Which one of these weapons can we expend on it? We've got so many expendable weapons. Boko Spirit is then, okay. Getting angry with it now, because it's not working on the basis of the physics it was outlining earlier. So just like get over there many times. Magic powers of the stasis room means you should just fly over there now. I think that's what that means. I don't know. See ya the fuck later. Okay. That seemed a little bit unrealistic, but it's over there now. I hope we don't need it again. Never to be seen again. Okay. That's fine. The only challenge in our way now, I think, I'm still wondering how we're going to get the orb up there, but we've got to fight a Hinox without any major equipment and get the orb up there. So here's number 2. Oh yeah. It's only taken us the best part of 27 minutes. I was thinking maybe we could get 2 things done this episode. That'd have been... It's wishful thinking to the nth degree. I kind of want to keep this because I want it for a quest. Let's do this. Anything better? That'll do. Haven't got any equipment of any sort, any armor rather of any sort. Want to keep an eye on these. Let's eat one of these. Roasted bass. Oh yeah. Okay. No. Excuse me. What we do have is Stasis and Urbosa's Fury, which I may have mentioned a couple of times so far in my experiences of fighting Hinoxes, that it's amazing at fighting Hinoxes and arrows. So we have a very good chance. My question is, how much is Urbosa's Fury going to do on a weapon that barely does any damage? So do this, whip it out, boom, shoot him in the eye, get over here, charge it up nice and quickly, do one of these, does a decent amount of damage, but ultimately not that much. Might need another one of them. Just so I feel better about myself. Mine! Can I have this? Do I even need to fight you anymore? I stole your orb. I stole your orb. Don't come after me. I'm very naked and very useless in this current situation. You come get this orb, you son of a bitch. Oh god. He's kind of barreling up this cliff at the moment. I don't want to fight you. I just wanted your orb. There's your orb. Do you want the orb? Is that actually what he's going for? Or is he still going for me? Oh, we just wanted the orb. Maybe? Where's the orb gone? It's down there. Okay. Do you spit fire or something? I don't know what that was. I was expecting him to do something a little ridiculous. So, do this again. Arrows in the eye. That was a beautiful image of me running away from a Hinox, where I carried the thing he wanted. More. Yes. Slash him many times. He's still stunned. More times. I can't see what's going on. It's not doing any damage to him. Don't know why. I don't know why they did it for a long time. They didn't do any damage to him. That was very strange. I don't mind. We have awesome weapons now, which I don't think we really need. A roasted porgy or a porgy? I don't know that. I at least said I don't know that bird, because that's what this island has done to me. I don't know my birds, my whatevers, but I don't need. I don't know that fish. Dragon bone boko bow. That's hard to say. Luckily, we have a boko club, which is actually amazing. I don't know why I removed it. Put it back on, Link. It's so valuable. Also, it's thunder and lightning and Soldier's Shield. It's made of wood. It looks like it's made of metal, but even so. Up the cliff we go. I nearly had the right idea. This should be it. As long as the orb doesn't conduct electricity, that would be kind of a dick move. When my sister did this, she couldn't get an orb up a cliff, or couldn't get an orb up a very specific cliff. I can't imagine it's this one, because this is a gentle gradient. It may have been trying to get up that cliff or something, I don't know. We'll put it here, we'll come back to it later. Would like to do some stealthy stealth. You can't hear me as I cock my bow. Ah. I do it with stealth. Well, you can't see me. Be more concerned about the lightning. Don't look at me. I'm not here. See, look how much I'm not here. I'm very much not here. And now you got fucking chew jellies coming after me. That's hardly fair. Get rid of the chew jellies. Don't care for the chew jellies. Not even slightly. Give me loads of awesome chew jellies, though. That'll be useful when I need a use for that, which is not quite now. Oh, God! Do you conduct electricity? Electric chew jelly? That makes too much sense. Won't stand for it. Anyway, I have one of these. Could we have used those boulders up there to just make that guy, that guy? Give the Hinox a really bad time. Really tricky time. Are we it's for chew jelly doing it. I was wondering what that was. I thought the box was conducting electricity and that was shocking him or something. I don't really know. This whole area I have a great appreciation for, but it seems like something you can do almost how you like, with a certain amount of freedom to it. I do appreciate that, because I'm looking at these. We could have rolled it onto the Hinox, maybe. I don't know. Everything's on fire again. Where was that when I was looking for fire, and I didn't know how I was going to do it? I don't know. Let's finish this area and just get out of here, because it's a little bit hostile for my tastes. It's too much lightning. I can only deal with so much lightning, and it's just going to stop attracting it. It's terrifying. Do you know how terrifying that is? A watermelon has been released by the lightning. It's mine now, a hydromelon. They're basically close to the same thing. Hydromelons don't exist in real life, do they? Pretty sure they don't. I'd have heard about it if it does. Because watermelons tend to give you lots of water as per standard. We going up there again? I imagine that's where we're going. You give me that goddamn blessing. I feel like I've earned it, you know? I still want to know what that area is nearby Eventide or Eventide Island. I don't know what's the correct pronunciation of that. Let me know in the comment section down below, but I'd like to figure out these things on my own.
You've done well to complete this trial. I will now return your things, as I promised.
Thank God I'm not naked anymore. Can I also keep the things I have?
Come, enter the shrine.
You know, I was just gonna leave. I was just gonna warp out. I was just gonna, you know. Of course, I know that I need to enter the shrine. Maybe if you didn't know the mechanics of this game first time playing this or whatever, or first time in this area, do I get my? I don't get the thing I want, which is the thing I didn't have. All of these conduct electricity. That's okay. I did show off the Savage Lionel shield, right? Because it's got 65 defense. It's a little bit ridiculous. I imagine that, you know, considering how long it took us to get through a Guardian Shield plus or a double plus or however you want to say that, I imagine that 65, considering that was like 42, it's going to take a very long time to get through. Hopefully you won't rely on it too much. The slab's back. How did the slab come back? This is gypsy magic, okay? If you can just randomly have... You can randomly take my equipment away from me, and then randomly be able to, like, automatically, upon completion of the challenge, give it back to me. I call I call hacks. I don't appreciate this warping of nature's intention or something. I don't know. If I use pretentious language, it means I'm mildly clever. That's not how that works. Anyway, granters of boons. Yes. That's in Hateno Villages now. I can't remember. The thing which trades heart containers for stamina vessels. Indeed. Korgu Chide. Shide? I don't know. What's in here? What is worth doing all of that? A gold rupee, I would argue, is not worth doing all of that. If you were doing this as normal, it took me 34 minutes. I could do many other things. There's like areas in the Yiga clan hideout which had 300 rupees in chests. Yeah, it didn't take 34 minutes. You know, the clan's kind of complicated. But you did other things as well. It was part of the story. Part of the main path of the quest or quest line. That sort of thing. I don't really know. I had a cough. Anyway, now we're done with this island. It's a beautiful tropical island with a Rito up here. You weren't always up here, were you? Fine winter day. You could have been maybe helping me survive. I don't know. Are you you might be a woman. What are you doing all the way up here? I'm seeking adventure. You must be drawn to heights. You and I have that in common. It is only from here that I can properly hear the wind. I want to... Why is there a moth? Get out of here. I want to live as the wind does, free and unrestricted. To bide here and listen to its voice offers a taste of that freedom. Don't you long to be like the wind too? Yeah, like it. I think we will be fast friends. I never felt such kinship with a Hylian before. The moth, get the fuck out of here. It's fine. Your style of wing is different than mine, but similar enough that I think you could undergo my training to become the wind. Do that, it sounds cool. It is my spirits to hear of your keen interest. I require 20 rupees to set up a course for you to train. Is that acceptable? It sounds interesting, but what kind of training? You should wait here while I prepare the course for you. This is an unexpected turn of events. There's more content to this area. Unexpectedly. That took longer than I expected, my apologies. But it is ready now for you to fly whenever you are ready. I recommend the route over there. Really? You don't say. Today is a day to cast your fate to the turbulent, capricious winds. What a word. But the choice is ultimately yours. Whatever you decide, the wind will welcome you. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. Not mass... Yeah, what are we doing? Just getting as many as we can? Is there a... You know, he said that way. Or whatever the gender of this person is, I don't really care. It's this way, okay? This works fine, I think. As long as you don't have to go directly through the middle and sort of cheese it slightly. And, you know, drop down a little bit. Maybe we sort of double back over. Or something. Get the updraft. Updraft, baby, yeah! Didn't get through that one. Maybe want to do that one. Updraft, yeah, okay. That somehow works. I'm okay with that. Is there a course? Because it didn't seem like there was much of a course in the other direction, which looped back round to this. So, I don't know. I do like this. The mini-game music, considering it doesn't have to have any kind of semblance of, the heavy heart of the Hyrule Kingdom or whatever. It's just a fun piece of music. How did that... Do I've got to fall through that way? Okay, that makes sense. Or... No, it doesn't, but I understand it now. That's fine. We'll do this for not quite the rest of the episode, but almost the rest of the episode. Go to the bottom and then go, yeah, okay. Playing chicken with currants. Where are we now? Okay, gonna run out of stamina at some point. Don't want to do that. Any more? Any more? Hello? Oh, here we go. There's more. Oh, God. Get back up there. Get higher, please. There you go. Might run out of stamina. We're going to do this quickly. Goes all the way back round to the beginning. Nice and quickly. Nice and brisk. Don't have any stamina regen food, so that's not going to help us. But we'll do a complete circuit, kind of. Although maybe they've respawned. Is that what's happened? I don't know. Gonna make it. Gonna do it. Oh, it's not even a complete circuit. Oh, God. Oh, God, there's monsters. Oh, God, there's monsters. Okay. Stay there, and I will come collect you, my flightless friend. I did 34 rings. I think that's quite good. I kind of messed around a little bit. I didn't realize my stamina was going down. That makes sense, but it's fine. 34 is good, yeah? You achieved 34 rings? That is wonderful. Your score is unsurpassed, even by Wee Rito. That's confusing. You have truly become one with the wind, and so I must insist that you accept this reward. 100 rupees. That's not bad for a random minigame. Are you satisfied for the day, or would you like to train again? I will, you know, that was good. Little funny minigame. Yes, you are much like a cuckoo. First you fly, and now you cluck. Most intriguing. I look forward to seeing you again. That implies I talked? I'm pretty sure I didn't talk. Anyway, I looked up in between recordings where people said I should go for memories, and somebody said, if I can remember, I checked this beforehand, it's somewhere around here. It's a statue of a horse, and I think, is it here? It might be here. I'm going to go here. Again, I don't really appreciate people just telling me where the memories are, but I appreciate kind of vague advice. And they said a horse statue kind of in this area of the world, and there's not many things which look like, if I can find the memories. Not memories, but getting the right thing. In terms of like that layout and that horseshoe amphitheater kind of design, this seems convincing, and they said it was roughly here. Horseshoe amphitheater kind of design. Also, may have noticed, and I have as well, maybe we have enough time to do that if the cutscene's short. But what am I saying? Of course it isn't short. That confused the hell out of me for a second. Oh, there's guardians. I forgot that there were guardians here. You try it. I'll just do this. Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! You son of a bitch. How do you feel? Oh, and there's moblins. Okay. Or Stowmoblins, or Stoblins. Can I call them Stoblins? Are you gonna stop me? Because I'm gonna fucking call them Stoblins. Because it sounds hilarious, okay? I need a memory. So I can lose monetization on this video because there's a cutscene in this video. Okay, that's fine by me. I'm not driven so much by monetization these days. I'm driven by, like, general satisfaction in making videos. I think that's a better way of approaching YouTube generally. That if you get too bogged down... Is that a... It's very strange. Oh, it's just a moblin. For some reason I thought that was like a strange-shaped Hinox. I don't know why. That was very strange. Okay. If you get too bogged down with making YouTube videos and think more about making money than the quality of the content you're pumping out, it's a very bad way of going about your business. I'm not really gonna... I don't feel like I'm in a situation to tell anybody how they should do YouTube, but I know which one I'm happier within my own skin of doing, and it's just having fun. People say, you know, why are you playing this if it's not getting that many views? Because I'm really enjoying it, okay? I have to mention, while we're here and kind of not really doing anything and maybe being interrupted by a thunderstorm or something because the game fucking hates me again, what I plan to do after beating this game, and maybe after doing the first batch of DLC, I don't know. That is kind of 50-50 chance on that one. Once I'm done with this game on this channel, this is the last Let's Play on this channel as it is now, because I am going to move the Let's Plays from here on out to a different channel and keep the main Rabbidluigi channel as a primary focus for scripted content, and have something else for all the things I can do with unscripted content. And there's many things I'd like to do with unscripted content that I currently feel I can't do, out of fear of clogging my main channel up with too much stuff which people haven't necessarily subscribed for, is my basic explanation for why I'm doing the things that I'll eventually be doing in like 5 years when we finish this game, okay? So, maybe not that long. You know, give it a couple of months. What is it now? June? Late June? I don't know. August, September? Playing this game for like half a year because it's fun and long. Like my Pete? That's fine. Anyway, here's a horse statue. Oh, God. Sandin Park ruins. They've always got to be ruins, eh? It's always got to be some old bit of fucking... There you go. Old bit of memorabilia. Location that used to mean something. Currently, no one's nearby. It's raining like fucking stormy weather. Nothing you can do about it. So you can reminisce about easier, happier times. There's not many cutscenes in this game which we haven't seen, as I'd be able to show after this when we go to our memory list, and there's not many we haven't seen, because we've done the main story, or bits of the main story, and most of these. We're running out of exposition, effectively.
Be sure to take the time to soothe your mount. That's the only way it will know how you truly feel. Your advice was quite helpful, thank you. This little one and I are getting along quite well now. At first, I wasn't sure if I should outfit him with all of the royal gear. I thought maybe he should have to earn it first. But it works. He wears it like a true natural. I'm trying to be a bit more empathetic. Benefit of the doubt, you know? See that mountain? That's Mount Lanayru. It takes its name from the goddess of wisdom. Lanayru's decree is very specific. It says no one is allowed under the age of 17. For only the wise are permitted a place upon the mountain. I've prayed at the spring of courage and at the spring of power, yet neither awoke anything inside me. But maybe up there. Perhaps the spring of wisdom, the final of the three, will be the one. To be honest, I have no real reason to think that will be the case. But there's always the chance that the next moment will change everything. Tomorrow is my 17th birthday. So then I shall go and make my way up the mountain.
Now you see, if we had foresight and prior knowledge, doing the memories in order would make chronological sense, but doing it out of order I think is a kind of an interesting, because we know that her going up to Mount Lanayru was unsuccessful, and then shortly after Ganon attacked and was like, lol, I'm attacking you at a really bad point, I'm sorry about that, but I'm kind of a dick. So, wasn't quite that blunt. But even so, in terms of like how it all links together, we know the knowledge beforehand, and that's kind of interesting. I don't know where this is. Could we work it out now? Can maybe do that. I'm thinking aloud right now. So let's think about this. So it's Hyrule Castle. I'm going to end the episode off in a second, but hang on. Here's Hyrule Castle. The back is there, so it's to the right of the back, so it's right side of the world. The bird is in the left, or bird is in the background, so it's on the left. So it's over. Hang on. It's so haha buttons. It's over here somewhere. Over here somewhere potentially. Maybe we just go here. And then just wander around and just look. It's over here somewhere. I don't know. Just make it gradually larger circles. It's over here somewhere. I don't know. I sound like I know what I'm doing. But this has been Rabbidluigi. This has been Let's Play Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the next episode, I'd like to start by going over there, because we haven't seen a normal shrine in a significant amount of time. And then maybe we'll go searching for not quite the last memory. We could do that memory and then just kind of go to Hyrule Castle and try and find that last memory or something, and just like an early exposure to Hyrule Castle. I don't really know. I'll work it out as I go, like I always do. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.